Hi there, this is Tony from pianotone.ca, and in this video I just wanted to demonstrate a really cool feature that I just found actually totally by accident while browsing the manual for my new Yamaha PSR-EW425. So it also applies to the PSR-E473. And that feature is that these keyboards not only give you the ability to mute individual style parts, but you can also edit the voices used for those style parts. This is called style revoicing and is only briefly mentioned in the main manual, but the full instructions are actually available in the reference manual on Yamaha's website. But it is really, really easy to do this, so let's check it out. Okay, so onto the revoicing feature, and this is super cool. So there's a shuffle rhythm that I used to practice a lot with. It's this big band shuffle rhythm. I'm just going to start this up. Now, there's one voice in here that I'm really not a fan of, and that's these horn phrases. So even when I'm practicing, I'll very often just mute those. But after finding this revoicing feature, check out what I can do now. And I can even do this with the style playing, which is extra cool since I can compare different voices. I'm going to turn the phrases back on again. But now, if I hold down Shift and hit this button, you'll see the voice, I think it's a trombone section, that's being used for this voice is being displayed. So now what I can do is use the wheel to scroll to different voices, and I can even listen to them as I go. So I actually like to change this to a guitar sound actually. I'll either use this overdrive guitar or a wah guitar, or sometimes the clean guitar as well. And if you want to have an even clearer version of what you're testing out, you can just mute everything else as you scroll. Until you find one that you like. Now I did notice here that the num lock is automatically turned on when you go into revoice a style part. So what that does, whenever you turn num lock on, which you can do by hitting Shift and the portable ground button over here, that returns this pad from being a category choice type of thing into actually using the numbers like on the prior versions of the keyboard. The only thing is, though, is that you can't get out of numlock while you're revoicing your style. So that does force you to either use the wheel or punch in a number of a voice if you happen to know what it is. But the fact that you can just even do this is cool as it is. So using the wheel isn't really the end of the world. So now you can go ahead and do the exact same thing for any of the other style parts, including the drums. So I could hold down Shift and hit the drum choice. And then I can choose from any of the drum kits that are built into the keyboard. This is probably a good example of when you might want to mute the other voices. Now, one thing to mention, these changes will not get saved automatically. So if you come up with a new set of voices you're going to want to use again, you will need to save them to a registration bank. Otherwise, you're going to lose your changes when you power off the keyboard or even when you switch to a different style. And another thing to note is that if a style part isn't in use for a voice, you can't just add one. I did actually try that, but no luck. So that's basically it for this video. As you can see, it's pretty easy to edit your style voices, and it can be super useful. So if you like this video, please feel free to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. That does really help me out. I've included some links below to other videos I've made on these keyboards, as well as some Amazon affiliate links if you want to check out current prices on them, in case you're not lucky enough to own one of these keyboards yet. And I also included some links to some online piano courses and training that I recommend. So thanks for checking out the channel, and have an awesome day.